Welcome to Sports. I'm Jimmy Searfoss. We're glad you're with us. Well, today was the day. After dazzling last year in his just 2 starts at home against UTSA and ULM, the Texas Longhorn pride and joy, Arch Manning took a trip along the hype arch all offseason quickly as his team got that #1 ranking, that shiny one. He was gotten Heisman Trophy odds. He was called the best quarterback since Tim Tebow. Then he took a trip to Ohio State, found out just how steep the other end of that arch actually is, and it went like this.
Be advised, my OnlyFans is now 20% off.
Weirdos are gonna come after y'all.
Prime got draws, man. What's wrong with y'all? Prime got draws with great packaging.
Oh no. I don't know who told you that.
Fair is fair. Why the Arch Manning overhype needs the same heat number 12 got. People with common sense know this is too rich to ignore. Arch Manning, the latest golden boy at Texas, flopped again, this time against Ohio State, and it's all starting to sound too familiar, right? Let's break it down.
But I will say, and I'm going to say this, I don't know what you guys talked about when I went off air. The hype doesn't match the tape. There are good things, and there are some good things, but the hype or the tape to me doesn't tell you got a first-round draft pick or a top 10 or a #1 overall draft pick or a Heisman hopeful. I think he's going to go into Ohio State and he's going to struggle because he hasn't played anybody. The last time we saw him against a really good defense was Georgia, and he looked out of place, right? He looked really good against UTSA, Louisiana Monroe, and Mississippi State, the worst defense in the SEC. I think there's still a lot for him to grow and a lot we need to see, like Lewis said.
Arch Manning stepped into Saturday's opener like the football messiah. Some even compared him to the next mythic quarterback. But guess what? That sizzle didn't deliver any steak. He finished 17 of 30 for 170 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. He looked totally out of his depth, not poised and confident like his uncles. He appeared uncomfortable, confused, and completely out of his depth. That's not hype. That's reality. No one is calling him a nepo baby. Meanwhile, folks threw the nepo baby tag at number 12 and Bronny James instantly. But when it comes to Arch, who enjoys open fields paved by a Hall of Fame bloodline, crickets. I mean, come on. His father had some talent. He's got 2 Hall of Fame uncles. His grandfather is a Saints legend. He sat for 2 years learning behind a starter, fully shielded from real pressure. If calling out nepotism is valid, where's the same energy for out here? He had it easy. Until he didn't, Arch hasn't earned every rep the hard way. He sat as a backup for 2 years. He was allowed to wait, not tested right away. He went for easy wins against the group of 6 teams. Building his resume is legendary. He lit up New Orleans like Poe's Raven. But guess what? High school glory only means squat when you're facing top-tier college defenses. Against Ohio State, he was average at best. Mostly, he was terrible, Paul Feinbaum said bluntly. If this had been a Buff Nation quarterback, they'd be saying, call FEMA, disaster struck in the pocket. But for Arch, it's all sunshine and rainbows. The media are really out here acting like 3 and outs are character development. That's double standard. Fair is fair. Period. He didn't just get a leg up. He got seasoned. It's crazy how he's still talked about as the top pick when he's basically been groomed and protected. School with endless resources and deepest pockets. A support system that shields him from adversity. A culture that whispers, you're the next Manning. Nothing to see here. Meanwhile, if number 12 dipped in and underperformed early, folks would already be launching case for a trade pitches. Arch Manning isn't a bad guy, but the double standard is undeniable. Same last name privilege, same intense expectations, but not the same criticism when the hype grenade bent him over yesterday. So, yeah, if number 12 got grilled for being overrated and privileged, fair is fair. Arch Manning's hype gets the same roast because in college football, performance, not pedigree, should be king. Buff Nation, tell me your raw takes. Arch hype next, or do we let this slide?